Now I am going to teach you the basic terminology that we used in division. Okay. So your next topic is terminology. So in terminology, the very first thing is called as dividend. So what do you mean by dividend, children? The number to be divided is called as dividend. Okay. The number to be divided is dividend. Okay. The next term is divisor. Okay. So what is a divisor? The number which divides the dividend. So the number dividing the dividend. Okay. The third concept is called as quotient. Okay. So what is a quotient? The result obtained after dividing one number by the another. Okay. So you can say that the result got after dividing. Okay. And the last term here is remainder. So as the name suggests, remainder is nothing but the left out number after division. Okay. Now, if I am going to explain you this concept with a digit, with an example, this concept will be more clear. Now, assume that I am dividing 51 divided by, say, 5. Okay. So, now this 51 is called as my dividend. That is the number which I am going to divide. Okay. This 5 is called as my divisor. That is, 5 is the number with which I will be dividing the number 51. Okay. The answer which I will be getting. Okay. So let's see, 5 into 1, 5. Okay. Then comes here 0 and 1. So in 5, 1 will go how many times? 0. Right. So 0 and here also 0. My answer is 1. So the number which I get after division is called as my quotient. Okay. And did you see the left out balance, children? This number is called as my remainder. So now, is this concept clear to you? So the bigger number which we will be dividing is called as my dividend. That is the number to be divided. Okay. The number with which I am going to divide this number, that is called as my divisor. When I divide this number, I get an answer, right? That answer is called as my quotient. In case after dividing, I have any number which is left out, which cannot be divided further, that number is called as my remainder. So, are the 4 concepts clear, children? So, the bigger number is my dividend. The number with which I divide is my divisor. The answer I get it, that is my quotient. And in case of any left out number or figure, that is my remainder. Okay. So, based on these concepts, we will be solving our questions. Now, as you have learned what is a dividend, what is a divisor, what is a quotient, and what is a remainder, I am going to teach you a formula that is going to help us in order to verify our answer. Okay. So, now If you have to check that whether your answer is right or wrong, you need to practice a simple formula. So what is that formula? It is quotient into divisor plus remainder will be my dividend. So this is a very important formula, children, which we will be following in our division in order to see the answer that we have derived is right or wrong. Okay. So repeat again, quotient into divisor plus remainder will give me my dividend. So I am writing the short form of dividend as DI. The reason is because even for divisor I have written as D. Okay. So let's understand this with the help of an example. Okay. Now, if I write 63 divided by 6. Fine. So shall we solve it? Okay. So 6 into 1 is 6. Then this number comes down 3. So is it possible to divide 3 with 6? No. So I will be writing it as 0. 0 into 6 is 0. So my balance is 3. Okay. Now I know that 3 is my remainder, 10 is my quotient, 6 is my divisor, and 63 is my dividend. Now I have to check whether the answer 10 is right or wrong. Okay. So now 63 is equal to, we have written quotient into divisor plus remainder, which is nothing but 10 into 6 plus 3, which is nothing but 10 6 are 60 plus 3 equals to 63. So which means my divisor and the answer which I got after verification is right. Okay. So this is the method which you will be following in order to find out whether the answer obtained, the quotient obtained is right or wrong. Is it clear, children? So please keep this formula in mind, because this formula will only help us to solve our questions in the future.